Welcome to Kenny's Reviews. Today we're talking about a car that comes from a decade that made LSD, secondhand smoke, and shag carpets cool. That's right, the Honda Civic. The Honda Civic began its life as a subcompact car and stayed a subcompact until 2000 when it changed over to the compact car. Through the years, the Honda Civic has went through many different configurations. Whether it be a coupe, a sedan, a 3-door hatchback, 5-door hatchback, or a fastback design, it's been through them all. The Civic's purpose is simple. Get the driver from point A to B with enough space and good miles per gallon along the way. Contrary to popular belief, cutting off the exhaust, throwing some free speakers you found on the side of the road on it, and letting her idle in the Walmart parking lot is not the purpose of the Civic. As it is a crisis, most people and car manufacturers would agree that the 1973 oil embargo crisis was a bad thing. That is, except for Honda. Had the oil terrorists not enacted their embargo, we might not have Honda here today. On average, the Honda Civic received 20 more miles per gallon than the average car in 1973. At a time when oil was quadrupled to $12 a barrel, the Civic was a no-brainer. By 1975, Honda sales had doubled to about 100,000 units, and today, over 10 million Civics have been sold. This is the 10th generation Civic. The 10th generation took over in 2016. With it, it brought this fastback design reminiscent of the original Honda Civic. The cluster was completely redesigned from a bi-level speedometer and tachometer to a 7-inch customizable driver information interface. The new Civic offers a more spacious cabin, more cargo space, better fuel economy, Honda sensing, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. The Civic hatchback has 5 trims starting at $21,750. This is the 2020 Honda Civic Sport in platinum white with 18-inch alloy wheels. This one costs about $24,000. Each Civic comes with a curb weight of about 3,000 pounds, as well as a 12.39 gallon fuel tank. Don't let a greasy salesman tell you it's 12.4 gallons. As well as Honda's 1.5T engine. You have the choice between a 6-speed manual or a CVT transmission. This one unfortunately has a CVT with pretend gears. Even though the Honda Civic isn't meant to be a luxury car, it does offer some good technology for money. Some of the technology it offers is a 7-inch infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility, as well as a pretty solid sound system. If safety is a factor when buying a Civic, it comes standard with Honda sensing, as well as the multi-angle backup camera. If that's not good enough, I should also note that it was an IAHS top safety pick. Perhaps the Civic's best quality is its style. As I said, with a fastback design, LED taillights, as well as the center-mounted exhausts. And in the front, it comes with these cool sporty pedals. Now, what's average about the car? As expected for a compact car, the Civic has no problem maneuvering around in tight parking lots. The Civic offers a responsive steering wheel. It lies somewhere in the middle of the pack when it comes to responsiveness. Aside from the heated front seats, the climate control in the Civic is basic, with no dual zone climate to be found anywhere in here. With the 1.5T producing about 170 horsepower, the Civic gives you enough power for your Walmart car part runs. The biggest complaint I have with the Civic is uncomfortable seats. As you can see, for the driver, you get a manual seat with no lumbar support. After driving a Honda Accord with 4-way power lumbar, you can't come to this. It doesn't work. It just doesn't happen. As well as cheap interior build quality. The buttons feel plasticky, but I'll let it slide because this is a cheap car. Because they're two compact cars from Japan, the Toyota Corolla seems to be the Civic's obvious rival. Unfortunately, these cars are very similar when it comes to power, miles per gallon, and technology. The Civic has a larger trunk, a more spacious rear, and you can drop the rear seats from the trunk, which is very important. However, the Corolla rides better and is $1,000 cheaper. Personally, I think the Civic is worth it because it's more useful with more trunk and rear space, as well as rear dropping seats. If you're still unsure between the Civic and the Corolla, however, buy whichever one offers a better deal. Again, the strong suits for the Civic are its technology, its styling, its driving assist, its decent space, and its miles per gallon. Where it falls short is its seat comfort and its build quality. As I said in the beginning, the Civic's purpose is simple. Get you from point A to B, give you great miles per gallon, and enough space to get you there. The Civic does all those things well. It's a great logical car for those who don't care about things like performance or handling. As you know, I don't really like CVTs. However, this 1.5T mated with a CVT isn't that bad. If you're looking for a spacious commuter with good fuel economy and technology, and don't really care about performance, the Civic is your car. As always, please put any questions or comments below. Thank you.